Hello everyone, I'm going to be telling you 7 Space Jam movies that got cancelled. Um, I am going to be starting this into a series for my channel with movies that got cancelled and franchises. Like I might do the MCU, the DCEU. I'm looking on doing Spider-Man because there is a few Spider-Man movies that have been cancelled. Spider-Man 4 with Tobey Maguire. Anyway, let's get started because I cannot wait to do this. The first one is the untitled Marvin the Martian movie. This is kind of a cheat because it's not really a Space Jam movie. It's like a standalone Marvin the Martian movie. And I got some, and then I got something to say about it. Well, what it was, well, people kind of bloody speak. What I was going to be about and all that. But yeah, let's get started. The project was announced in July 2008 with Warner Brothers and Alcone Entertainment. It had a confirmed date of October 7th, 2011. One employee at Warner Brothers had so much faith for this movie that he leaked out test footage for the movie, so it can have a great reaction. So Warner Brothers can make it again. Because it wasn't really, and yeah. Where am I? So the plot for the movie is the film would be involved Marvin trying to destroy Earth during Christmas by becoming a competitor to Santa Claus, but being prevented by destroying the Earth when Santa wraps him inside a gift box. Alcone compared this project to other films such as Racing Stripes and My Dog Skip. Good movies, probably, yeah. They had Christopher Lee playing Santa Claus, and the voice of Marvin the Martian was none other than Mike Myers. The only explanation for why this movie did not get made, it is because Looney Tunes Back in Action, Warner Bros. Were making Back in Action a big hit for the Looney Tunes to come back. Yeah, and lucky me, I got some photos. Yeah, hold up. I'll get a bit. It's kind of hard to see, sorry, but they're all over the internet. But yeah, so that's what it was gonna look like. Next, we got Space Jam 2. Yeah. So Space Jam 2 was still going to have Michael Jordan. That even created the villain for the movie before the script was even made for the movie. The villain would be called Berserker. He would be a chunkier dude who just wears a cape and Speedos. The villain was inspired by Mel Brooks. Along with Berserker, they were going to give him minions, one that would be named Oh Yes and Oh No. But the reason why the script did not get made is because the people involved were lying to the studio about saying that Michael Jordan has already signed on for the movie and agreed to do it when in real life Michael Jordan did not want to do it anymore. He thought one movie was enough and he was happy with that success. And it wasn't something he didn't want to do because he's a basketball player, not an actor. As soon as Warner Brothers found out Michael Jordan did not agree on making a sequel, they stopped development and put a hold onto it, hoping to get convinced Michael Jordan, but he did not budge, and the project was dead until they went through every sport to get an athlete and do Space Jam with a bunch of different sports. I've got some photos of Berserko and of Berserko and Oh Yes and Oh No. So yeah, so that was gonna be I'll try. That was gonna be Berserko, right there. And then that was gonna be. It's kind of hard to show there. That was gonna be Oh Yes and Oh No. Yeah. I'm sorry about that. There you go. Yeah. I mean, I would have liked that. Next up, we have Race Jam. So yeah, So one is Race Jam, where they were going to get the NASCAR driver Jeff Gordon, and the movies you can imagine would be Looney Tunes and Jeff Gordon racing. Simple as that. There's not anything else to say, but yeah, it didn't happen. Oh, now we got Golf Jam. So another one is Golf Jam, where they would get Tiger Woods to play the lead in the team and team up with the Looney Tunes. In an interview, the original director of Space Jam did approach Spike Lee to write the script. That would actually be quite cool, but it didn't happen, of course. At number 5, we have Spy Jam. Yes, I'll tell you what it is. Next up is not a spoil, but Spy Jam. That this did technically get made, and that was originally Looney Tunes Back in Action. Was named. The original person that they did approach for the movie was Jackie Chan instead of Brendan Fraser, but that did not happen. Number 6 is Skate Jam. So Skate Jam. This is going to be. This was going to start Tony Hawk. This movie did get pretty far into development, where they were so close getting it off the ground. It was going to be the next movie after Looney Tunes Back in Action. Tony Hawk has gone onto his Instagram and told the story on how he got involved with the movie. How he was so excited to do the project because he was a big fan of the Looney Tunes and that his kids love Space Jam. So he definitely wanted to be a part of it. This is what he said. Warner Bros. Called him his agent and said, "We would like to pitch Tony on a movie called Skate Jam. This would star and with all the Warner Brothers characters: Bugs, Bunny, Porky Pig, Tweety, and Marvin the Martian." And everyone looked at him, and it was like, everyone looked at him and was like, "Are you into it?" And Tony was like, "Of course I am. This is amazing." But at the end of the meeting, they said, "We have just finished the movie Back in Action, and this is a reintroduce all the Warner Brothers characters." Then he said, then he came home, and there were no more calls returned about Skate Jam. Now, this movie did actually sound quite interesting, but it didn't happen, sadly. So it's basically like Tony Hawk, Looney Tunes, skating. I don't know anything, but yeah. It sounds really good, but sadly didn't happen. Next, we have to thank 3C Films, great movie YouTuber. He gets all the goss and like the gossip and like all the news about films that are coming. And he did this video, 7 Space Jam movies that got cancelled, and we have to thank Brian Lynch, who told him about this project that not many people knew about. But yeah, so it was going to be called Varsity Bugs. So the plot for Varsity Bugs was the idea for the Warner Bros. Gets taken over by an evil exec who wants the Toons out, and he can make way for his cooler, hipper CGI cartoons. He does so by finding a clause in Warner Brothers' contract that everyone who works for the studio has to be at least a high school degree. Has to have at least a high school degree. Bugs and Company don't, and they have to go back to all human live action high school. It is basically Billy Madison with the Looney Tunes, or a John Hughes movie starring Bugs Bunny. The lead human character would be described as a human lead was a guidance counselor, and we play with the fact that that it's not all exciting in the fact that the first scene of the movie is exactly the first scene in Space Jam, but with a young guidance counselor as a kid who dreams of nothing but being a guidance counselor. He even has trading cards of the world's best guidance counselors, he said. I remember Warner Brothers not liking the first scene, which I disagree with, but that's okay. One human character that he had in mind to be in the film, and that was Keanu Reeves. This is what he said. I remember it was revealed that Keanu Reeves also never graduated high school, so he has to go back with the Toons and so he can start in the Matrix sequel. He wasn't the lead, just a recurring joke, and every time we see Keanu in school, he's getting geekier and geekier. That just sounds awesome. The villain team, and he said Varsity Bugs, they were going to be CGI Toons that wanted to replace the Looney Tunes. They were kind of monstery, but in the end, they are on the Looney Tunes side. I think the Monstars are actually in the movie at one point. Bugs recruits them for something, but they've moved on from being goons and now run an accounting firm or something, but for why the film did not get made, he said, I really don't know, truth be told. You're really told why something doesn't get made. It has to be approved by a ton of different departments and a ton of different levels, more than half of which I will never meet. For all you know, the Looney Tunes just wasn't a priority at the point. Back in Action was still 4 or 5 years away from getting made, I think. And then when he said why he loved the story and said, I think I treated the Looney Tunes with the respect they deserved. They are among the if not the greatest animated characters of all time. Daffy might be my favourite, and everything, period. It was just to write dialogue for them, and I think I captured their personality and heart very well. Well, yeah. So Varsity Bugs, that actually sounded quite cool, I have to say. Sad it didn't get made, but it does actually sound really, really cool. I'm sad that did not get made. It would actually be quite cool, but yeah. But there you go. Thank you for watching 7 Space Jam or Looney Tunes movies that got cancelled. I might actually be doing one tomorrow for Spider-Man. I don't know yet, but I'll think about it. But yeah, thank you for watching all 7 Space Jam / Looney Tunes movies that got cancelled. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Thank you for watching. Take care. Peace.